Freeza log. After many distractions and far too many brushes with certain peril, we have finally reached the orbital path of the garbage world where my original adventure began. Little did I know at the time that this effective dump of my former empire would end up playing such a big role in my new life. This time around, we believe it may provide some clues as to what this Frigidarian empire might be up to. Planet GB8340, my old stomping grounds. No, I will not call it Kitropolis for my own logs. Save.
Unable to save log.
Why is everyone insisting I call it that?
Captain, you said it yourself. You hold so much regard for it. Why not call it what Master Kit designated it as? He did live there for the better part of 40 years.
That may be true, but who did that planetoid belong to? Really?
Still me.
What? You? How?
Jordy boy, I lived there for 4 decades. Nobody ever visited except chances trying to score free parts, who always failed. I know that rock like the back of my hand, and I know my way around a computer. So I changed the ownership key. Check it yourself.
Fine, I shall. Shiraz, bring up the ownership records for this sector.
Accessing. Here is some music while you wait. Here we go. Kitropolis, owned by Master Kit Zer.
Hold on a second! Your last name is Zer?
Yep.
How did I not know this?
When did you last take an interest?
Ah, yes, true. Well, you proved your point. Seems like neither Trojan nor Cooler have noticed this blatant thievery of regal property.
Well, that's the beauty of it. It's so out of the way that nobody checks it properly. Even the replacement hasn't seemed to have noticed. Besides, it's a dump. Literally. Why would your brother care about who owned it? So long as they can throw trash on it without trouble, no problem. Speaking of my replacement, how will she take to seeing us knocking around? She wasn't particularly keen when she saw me out.
I don't care about that. She will comply. Shiraz, take us into land. The game is finally afoot.
With pleasure.
I never thought I'd be back again. Hope she didn't mess up my stuff.
I'm sure it'll be just like you left it, Master Kit.
Here's hoping. What has she done?
Huh? What's wrong, kid?
No. Everything's not where it should be. It's a mess!
Hang on. Wait. A garbage world is supposed to be a mess, because it's got garbage on it. Am I missing something here?
Buckle up, chums. Incoming rant in 3, 2...
There's a difference between a mess and my kind of mess. If I was running the show, everything would be in a specific place, so I can use it for my experiments and projects and know where to go to get the right parts. Now look at it! This place is totally ruined!
Now that you mention it, last time we were here, there was more garbage, and...
See, Cheelai gets it. It's like it's been cleaned up. Utterly unrecognizable. Oh, man. I knew I shouldn't have left.
He is rather particular. A place for everything and everything in its place. That's his mantra. Lord knows how many times I've heard that while he's been repairing me.
Hey, I'm sure there's a perfectly rational explanation for this.
You're damn straight there is.
You! What have you done to my home?
Excuse me? I think you'll find that it belongs to the Cooler Empire now. Wait, you're the old man who used to run this place. And you,
are the one who so graciously grasped on us last time we were here. To my father, thanks for that.
Lord Frieza!
Spare the formalities. Kindly explain to my friend here what you have done with this garbage world.
Kitropolis.
Find that!
Isn't it obvious? The Cooler Empire has been busy repurposing depositories that have been neglected by either yourself or that madman of a brother of yours. Not long after Lord Cooler took over, he commanded me to reduce the amount of trash here, by any means necessary.
Any means necessary?
He basically left it to my imagination. As you can see, I've either compacted stuff, incinerated it, or, and this is the best part, sold some to chancers that came my way.
What?
Sold stuff?
Duh! Why not? It means this hulking rock can actually generate a profit for the Empire. Cooler was most pleased when I told him. He doesn't need to know that I've, skimmed some of said profit off the top at the same time.
Of all the stupid, idiotic, and brazen nerve, how could you be so irresponsible?
And how could you be so pathetic as to call this dumpster a home? I read your diary. You left it in the rush to get out of here. Harboring a then-wanted despot. No offense, Frieza.
All taken.
Face it! Your ways were backwards, old man. You lived here for 40 years, and not once did you think to turn this world into a money spinner. You just existed.
You don't get it. None of you get it.
Kid.
Cut it out! Kit's our friend, and the best mechanic we know. Without his help, Frieza wouldn't even be around to look daggers at you, let alone save the galaxy from Trojan.
He's quite right there. About the daggers part especially.
Kit got dumped here, like the trash he tended to. He saw value in it, and made the most of it. That's what made him happy, and what still makes him happy.
Yeah, Kit's awesome. The exact opposite of you, clearly. You're not worthy of looking after his home.
You guys.
Fine. Do what you want. Just stay out of my way.
Did you really mean that, Cheelai? You think I'm awesome?
Of course. You've been so much help to us.
She's right, you know. For once I shall indulge your ego. You are sufficiently satisfactory.
I'll take that. Thanks, everyone. Right, let's go look at the damage. Maybe we can find some clues. Or better yet, grab the cloning equipment before those fridges do.
And so, many hours passed. Our quartet searched high and low in the now smaller piles of detritus on Kitropolis. Things weren't looking so good for our heroes. Oh, this brings back memories. This reminds me of that ridiculous task you made me do when we first met.
Yeah, that was fun. Not only for wasting your time, but also seeing you actually finish the job. Like I said, there was a reason for me making you do that.
What reason was that?
To waste time. Just like that Odium's guy. What I did was to eliminate vultures from stealing Frieza Force property. If I just let them take whatever they want without penalty, like that idiot lady, vital hardware would fall into the wrong hands. So I said to them that if they could sort out the piles in a good amount of time, they could have it. No further questions asked. I pretend that they weren't even there.
Well, I'll be damned. That's good.
That's what Torty Boy said. Either the freeloaders got bored and left, or they died trying. Whatever outcome, it meant that things never got stolen, or used against the Empire. The system worked. Then I had complete freedom in what parts to use for my inventing.
Wow, that's smart.
One thing my father and I never had to worry about was our old tech being used against us. I guess I have you to thank for that.
I don't want your thanks, Torty Boy. I'm only glad that I got results. But I just can't stand the fact it's all gone down the Swanee thanks to her.
Hey, she can't be all that bad. Let me go talk to her. Maybe she could help us.
There's time for everything, I suppose.
I'll come with you.
Nah, I got this. Besides, you need to keep digging.
Don't think you can get off that easily.
Oh, man. Fine.
See ya! Hopefully, I'll be back with some answers. When I'm through with her, she'll be sorry.
So, it's agreed then.
Huh?
50,000 credits for the machinery located in Zone R91. Our drones are almost finished collecting it as we speak.
Yeah, whatever. Just get it out of here.
Oh, with pleasure. Anything to help the cooler force. Do let our leader know that we hope our funds will serve him well.
Are you done? I can't stand your voice.
Wait, that's the same design as Odios's brooch. We're too late.
Did I stutter? I said get out of here.
Very well. We shall be on our way with our quarry. Long live the...
Stop right there! Call off the collection.
Huh? What's going on here? Reneging on our deal?
I'll tell you. It's a little bandit sticking her nose in places where it doesn't belong. Scram!
This guy's working for an enemy of Cooler. These guys want to bring down the Empire, and you're just letting them run riot?
Silly little girl, what makes you think that I am the enemy? For all we know, you could be bluffing, and you are the true enemy. It doesn't matter anyway. Our business here is concluded, and we shall be on our way. Huh? Where's my teleporter?
Looking for this?
How did you...
Long story short, don't mess with the little bandit.
Cease your trickery, girlie. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Oh, we know who we're dealing with here. And soon, you'll know who you'll be dealing with. Up close.
Oh! Let me go! Stop this at once!
Nothing doing. You and the Frigidarian Empire aren't gonna get away with this. We won't let you take that stuff.
Wait, did you say Frigidarian? Oh, shit!
You're wasting your time! Our transferal is complete! Nothing will stop the great and powerful Trojan's mission from being made into reality!
He's gonna feel that in the morning.
So, that's your way of saying sorry for being a colossal jerk and moron?
Either way, he won't be getting back to his friends. I think you know what to do next, friend.
Oh, man.
And you mean to tell me that you just let them get away with vital equipment?
Oh, yeah? Why did you even dump it here? Surely it could have been crushed long before it got here.
Don't try to pass the buck back to me, Vidge. We believed your station was safe from pilfering. Our archives had shown 0 counts of burglary or examples of our weapons being used against us prior to your deployment.
You're welcome.
But, Lord Cooler, surely the profits made here would have made up for it, right?
I will admit that the extra money generated was welcome. But if the price for said wealth is a potential destabilizing of my empire in the long run, I cannot allow the practice to continue. You are to relinquish control to its previous tenant immediately.
But wait! I can't!
You can and you will. That is an order.
Don't worry, Vidge. I'm sure you'll do just fine with your little nest egg, right?
Nest egg? Vidge, do explain.
It's not what you think.
Permit me to interrupt, brother.
Frieza, what are you doing there?
Trying to clean up the mess made here. We were led here by the Frigidarians, and with no thanks to this one here, we were left searching high and low for the equipment that they were looking for. Little did we know that it was bartered for, and your current employee here just handed over the keys to it. But I'm afraid what's done is done, and there is no undoing it.
What do you propose we do now? We have no clue as to where their homeworld is. All we know is the catalog of items they've taken.
Don't worry your pretty little head, brother. I'll clean up this mess myself, and ensure that you don't lose your precious crown. I could do with some action anyway. Ideally in my favor.
And do you promise not to bring the Empire into this?
I'm done with it, remember? You can relax. We won't bring you into this.
Very well. But my order for the previous tenant to resume his post still applies.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be doing that.
Excuse you?
You heard me. I've got more important things to do, like, saving the galaxy. Also, your brother is real high maintenance. I don't know what he'd do without me.
That is true.
Give Vidge here another chance. I'm sure she won't make the same mistake again.
All right. Now, Freeza, get this over and done with quick.
Don't tell me what to do, brother. Remember who's the stronger of us two.
I remember. Out.
You had my back. Even after I made your time here hell?
Yeah, you made a mistake. Now you understand why things were the way they were when I was around. It worked. Thanks to my friends here, those fridges won't be bothering you again.
Yeah. Thanks. Hey, I want you to have this. I think you forgot to take it with you when you left.
Well, I left a lot of things here. I was kind of in a rush, so what could it possibly be? Oh, well, how about that? Never thought I'd see this again.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how it worked. Not gonna lie, really want to find out. Could you show me?
Tell you what, we'll come visit again sometime. And if you stick to what I told you, I'll show you how this works.
Okay, it's a deal. Now, go save the galaxy. And I'm sorry.
You got it.
So, was it nice to revisit Kitropolis?
Yeah, but I'm over it for now. Seeing it that way kinda took away some of its charm, you know? Hopefully it'll be more like its old self next time we go back.
I'm sorry it wasn't to your liking, but I hope you're right.
Thanks, darling.
I'll leave you to your tinkering then. Oh, one more thing.
Yeah?
I've scanned the thing you brought back with you many times over, and it doesn't seem to be anything of value.
Yeah, I know. It's total junk.
Then why did you bring it on board?
For a laugh. And to teach that Vidge a lesson. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh, that's very funny.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, after that little bit of trickery, our heroes now have even more import to ensure that the Frigidarian Empire do not get their way. With coolers further behind them, the crew of the Zinfandel must now gather information as to the whereabouts of the Empire's true location. Will they succeed? All this and more on the next exciting tale of Revelation F.